Right.
It was out of control.
Oh!
I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids.
They're blending, like, live action with the CGI work. This is great. Oh, fuck.
I kept expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
They're all gone. And it's back to CGI again. Well done. Chef's kiss. What is going on, YouTube universe? This is Zirra, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 4 of Alan Wake 2. Sit back, relax, it is game time. We are on the precipice here of Cauldron Lake, taking in the sights after what was one hell of a boss fight and an even bigger twist to the tale. Nightingale is dead, again, but Alan Wake, after 13 years, has emerged from the lake just like Nightingale did, claiming that the dark presence is imitating him and rewriting the story, and that is very well, could be the reason why all of these monsters are coming out, the cult of the tree and everything else. So, more importantly, got a dead deer. I think that was the deer from the opening sequence, actually. Before we head back to town to question Alan about his whereabouts and everything else, do the detective stuff, Anderson has alluded to the fact that the floodwater has disappeared since defeating Nightingale, and we can now explore areas that we didn't go to before and hopefully find some more clues to the tale. So any areas, kind of like this one right here, I'm going to be having a little bit of a perusal. And while I do that, I just want to take the time to tell you all how much I appreciate the support you've been throwing behind this series so far, and if you'd like to continue doing so, you can do so by hitting that like button down below. That's simple enough. Also, if you're new around here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. Let's have a read here. Remember, they look like us, but they aren't. They're like animals, and it's our job to hunt them and gut them. These are all the goodies left behind by the cult of the tree. And I'll take every bit of it. I don't give a fuck. They want to be leaving this shit around for me to pick up, I'll do it. Very interested to see the changes that may have gone down to the forest, though. Especially back at the crime scene itself, because the crime scene had become rather flooded. And maybe some other parts of the forest that we couldn't get to before will now be available to us now. We're finding more pieces of the manuscript as we go, too. Thank you. I'll take all of these, especially handgun bullets, because we ran out taking on Nightingale in that fight. We literally put him down with our last bullet. It was perfectly timed. I don't know how that happened, but it did. It happened. Oh, hello, Wolfie. Big bad wolf creeping around the woods. That makes me a little red. I'm just going to Granny's house, you big bastard. Oh! I keep forgetting I cannot use my flashlight underneath a safe haven, otherwise the safe haven... Oh, fuck! The safe haven shuts down. He's gonna come charging at me again, isn't he? Move so fucking quick! What am I supposed to do? Wait for it to come charging at me? Oh, shit! Getting the fuck out of here. Help myself to this lockbox. Thank you. And I might follow these luminescent arrows. What do we got here? Streamside stash key. Oh, you bastard! Like I'm gonna die to a wolf at the start of the episode? Get fucked. I'll put you down, dog. I'm burning through the battery of my flashlight and I don't want to do that. You fucking dog bastard. I'm burning through all these trauma pads like there's no tomorrow. I see him coming. Why didn't that burn the midnight oil, you bastard? Am I wasting my bullets on this thing? I feel like I am.
Even the
Oh!
animals are turning into monsters.
Right between the eyes. Good night, you fuck. And now we can explore the unknown because all of this area was literally just all underwater. Again, something we don't have to do because it's considered an optional task when you look at my mission log, for lack of a better word. As always, when I find these files, pause, read, get back to the gameplay. Sorry, I yawned a little bit while trying to talk to you all, then I apologise. But the fact that we've got a whole entire part of the map opened up to us and it's considered optional. Oh, Streamside, okay, this is where we're going to be finding that lockbox.
There's something written here.
Something drawn here too. What else was a poem? 1 bird for light, 2 for darkness, 3 birds for a fight, 4 for a struggle, 5 birds for injury, 6 for misery, 7 for the ending where... whatever it may be. Not wherever, whatever it may be. And there are spots over each drawing in which I can probably place something down. See, it appears they're optional. Investigate the previously flooded area. The fact that, you know, a whole portion of the map, as I was trying to say, is available to us now, and it's considered optional, or a side quest, maybe, blows my mind.
A
What we got
little
here?
clothespin doll.
A crow doll.
Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
Maybe the dolls are used for the riddle? I don't know, I'm going to look further through the woods and find out. Maybe we'll get a little bit more meaning as we press on. Something tells me that that puzzle is... maybe, again, you know, as this is all optional, could be a series of puzzles that we can find throughout this game, and we need ourselves a key. Again, showing that we can come back to this point later on to access other things, which probably is why this is considered optional at this point in time, because we don't have, you know, keys to open these stash boxes. There's another location out here that requires, I can't remember off the top of my head what the item was, but we do need another item out here. Back at the police station, we need some bolt cutters, some keys. There's a locked door at the diner. So the fact that they're alluding to the ability to continue the story and then return at a later time to, you know, further your experience through other things, I think that's really well done. I love when games are not just one straight path, as linear as hell, expecting you to just, you know, walk the tightrope from start to finish. Give us a little bit of freedom to explore and then to return to other areas if we choose not to explore. Oh, fuck, didn't expect that to pop out. I apologise. This guy does not want to attack me. Am I wasting my bullet? I'm out of bullets. Oh, what do we got here? 7 minus 2. Got ourselves some mathematics out in this bitch? That's not my strong suit. If my year 10 math teacher could see me now, she would be laughing her ass off.
Is leaving supplies around for themselves.
This wolf just wants to leave me be, that's fine. What do we got here? Rock tree. I'm going to put in the answers to the... That's it, right? 3 plus 3 is 6, so the first one's 6. The tree is 8, and that's the last one. What was this one down here? Oh, 7 minus 2, so it's 5. 5, 6, 8, in that order. I'm loving that the wolf is just letting me, you know, survive. Unless this is a wolf that's just supposed to lead the way and not kill me. There we go. Are you one of us or one of them? Well, I don't know how to answer that, and I don't think I should. Good boy. Just stay there. I'm sorry I put some bullets in you. Probably wasted those bullets if that's the case, and I'm a little bit pissed off that I did. The hunt continues. Got ourselves another little hidden hut. I was hoping this might be a quick save location, but I don't think it is. Again, feel free to read if you wish to. You know, if you're familiar with my part of the internet, you would know that sometimes myself and the English language do not get on well.
Those rhymes.
We have another puzzle. So there's going to be a lot of these out here. A mother crow sits in her nest, guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beast coming to feast, but only a hero brave of heart can keep the two apart. So it's talking about a crow, and we've got a crow doll, and now it's mentioning a beast, and it's mentioning a hero. So I'm going to assume maybe there's like a person doll, or maybe a wolf, given this is a safe haven. Thank fuck. Again, I wasn't born yesterday. I'm not an idiot. I know I personally am going to run into a lot of trouble, given the fact that I've died more times in this playthrough than my editing has probably alluded to. I'm pretty good with the editing. You know, you might think I might only die to a person once or twice, but that Nightingale fight, for example, I think there was 4 deaths. The cultist that we took on in the general store, I think I died twice. I'm just saving myself the trouble of being absolutely executed in the comment section by also trimming it down a little bit to make the episode more cohesive. I don't want to jump down there. Witchfinder Station, Cauldron Lake.
There's a rhyme over here.
The hero brave and strong left home to right a wrong. From the woods came the wolf so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she'd lost the thing she loved most. There has to be some other dolls to place down. I'm going to have a look-see-loo inside the house. It alluded to looking inside the house, so I'm going to do it. I do not know the passcode. Again, could be another reason for us to come back to this area at a later time. That moose is ominous. Little plushie staring at the wall like it's fresh out of Blair Witch, the bastard. Give me some of those. Thank fuck.
I feel bad for these guys.
Another mounted deer head. I wonder if there's an achievement for touching all of them, because we have the chance to interact with them, and every time Anderson does, she gives them a good little stroke. Give me a stroke, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, getting back to the story. Getting back to the action. This episode so far, minus that wolf, has been a little bit of a step back, don't get me wrong. Especially given the last 2 episodes have been jam-packed with action, but I feel some of these episodes are going to be like this. A lot of exploring, a lot of taking in the world around us, you know, making deductions with the clues we're finding. Here we go. We've got a hero doll. This has to be the beast. We've got a wolf, which I think is the beast. And it looks like, judging by the fact that we read that book and there was 3 locations, that there's 3 puzzles all up. Which is correct. I think this is the 3rd puzzle we have read, so that makes a lot of sense. The mathematics adds up. But now that we've got these pieces, I'm going to see if I can interact with this puzzle out here and work out what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. The hero brave and strong left home to right a wrong. From the woods came the wolf and ate what he found in the house without a host. Alright, so the wolf come from the forest. The hero came home.
Something feels different. I should look around.
That worked.
What is this? This is ridiculous.
This is sick. I'm glad I took the fucking time to do this. Again, small details. I get excited by them all the time.
Oh shit.
Charms have various benefits. Equip them. But, oh, okay. So we get... So these puzzles are optional for us to do, and we get rewarded with charms that are going to give us upgrades through the game. Very critical that we do these, I feel. Anything back here?
Ah, can't forget the dolls. Might need them again.
That's a very good point, because we've got more puzzles to find, and I feel there's going to be more than puzzles just here at Cauldron Lake. I feel there's going to be different puzzles in different locations, and I'm very excited to unearth all of them.
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot.
Alright. Let's get back to the fucking parking lot then, shall we? Anderson, this has been a trek and a half to get back to this point. I didn't realise how far away the new section was from the beaten path that we took the first time we were here. And yet there is still plenty of area to be explored out here. I've managed to find the other 2 charms for those puzzles on the way back. It took me a very long time to relocate where those puzzles were at, but I did it. So we've got 3 charms total so far. I haven't put any of them to use as of yet, but we do have them stocked in inventory. Oh, I'm ready to go back to Bright Falls, baby. Let's do it. Go talk to Mr. Wake and find out what the fuck's been going on for the last 13 years during his
We're
disappearance.
taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me.
What's happened?
What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
She could have drowned, huh?
Why didn't you call?
Which is what the waitress said she actually did drown. So was that some
Fine, really.
foreboding?
But what about you? You sound stressed.
Was that her foreseeing a potential outcome that didn't happen?
Just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
Yep.
I'll-
With a fucking
I'll
wrench,
keep
the
an eye out for
bastard.
him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
I'm curious about the story with Logan because, as I said, we've seen in a previous episode, the waitress in Bright Falls said that Logan had drowned. We have heard Logan's voice calling from the depths, and then she just said she slipped and hurt herself, and that the father said she could have drowned. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, maybe if she's dead and these are recordings that she's listening to. Very curious case.
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him?
He's dead.
You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him.
I completely forgot about that in the first episode, the fact that Nightingale was the cop that was following
Tell
Alan
us
Wake
about
in
the
the first
pages.
game.
You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
You keep saying the word scratch. Is that the name of the Dark Presence?
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense.
The fuck's that? There's some mysterious shit going on in there.
I remember.
What does he remember? Darkness. Stuck in a vortex? What the fuck?
Thank you. Welcome. We have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake is here. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers and guests on the show.
We're going to be playing as Alan.
Look. And as usual, our house band.
Late night, Initiation 1.
Fuck. Was I on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there.
Right.
It was out of control.
Oh,
I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids.
they're blending like live action with the CGI work. This is great. I know it's not him, but does anyone else look at the actor that plays Alan Wake and kind of think of Jared Leto? Am I the only one?
Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down.
Hey, it's the bastard from fucking Supergirl.
Woo!
He's going to turn into a Martian, this bastard.
Oh man, it is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
Yeah, 13 to be exact.
Exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An
Something tells me he doesn't know about this book.
A horror story, a postmodern detective story.
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, I sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double.
Foreshadowing.
Well played, man. That is spot on. Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed.
Well, that's what's happening in this fucking game so far.
The story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right. Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I think he's just spoken about the plot of this game.
The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan?
This is meta as fuck.
No,
Fucking
I wish you every success.
blowing my
with your
mind.
New book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps.
That's what Anderson said.
Man,
That's the pages of the
thank you for one of
manuscript.
the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of
Oh,
meta
fuck.
narratives. I kept expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
They're all gone. And it's back to CGI again. Well done. Chef's kiss.
Hello?
Oh,
Losing it.
yeah, we got to get out of here.
I needed to get home. To Alice.
Yeah, welcome to Wonderland, Alan.
What the hell was that?
They have nailed
Some kind of joke?
atmospheric
Initiation?
horror.
I never wrote a book called
In my
Initiation.
eyes, anyway.
This felt like
The
a bad
lighting,
dream.
the sound design,
Could make a good horror story.
so well done. So fucking well done.
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
665, Neighbor of the Beast. It's in Mr. Door's
It was a
room.
mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before.
My interpretation of many
Was I
worlds.
losing my mind?
Dr. Casper Darling. I don't know the code. What's the code? Oh, hang on a minute. 665. Beautiful.
There was something here.
Oh, there's something here, all right.
Transmission I couldn't quite make out.
He's still trapped in that room.
A message?
What the fuck is even going on with this game? I do not know. I'm a huge fan of psychological horror. Things that not only give you genuine scares, but things that play on your mind and have you asking questions. I feel those types of experiences are a little bit more deeper for myself because I love the thought process of trying to piece things together. And that's what this game is delivering to us in spades.
There was something in the studio with me.
Yeah, and it's going to get you if you don't hurry the fuck up. Oh. Good night, Alan. Thank you for coming to the studio. Now you're about to get slaughtered in the back room. Get that door open, you bar. Oh, fuck. He's gonna.
This is the ritual to lead you all.
And now he's back in his room.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air.
The plot fucking thickens.
This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days.
And it looks like that we can piece things together for his story, just like Anderson does in the Mind Place with her case. That is so well done. At any rate, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to end today's episode. Now that Alan is a playable character, I feel this game's going to go to a whole new level, and I'm very keen to see where this story goes, because this story so far, it has me fucking hooked in deep. If you did enjoy, please do me a favor and hit that like button down below. If you've missed any episodes, there is a playlist linked down below in the description of this video, and make sure you hit that notification bell before you leave, so whenever I upload, you guys get that ring-a-ding-ding to let you know something new has gone down. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time. So fucking good. Hit subscribe, you bastard.